Did that joy last you?
That lasted through most of fourth year, actually, because
Good.
you had more freedom to choose your electives, right? So you
Good.
could do things that were interesting and you went around and did stuff. And you start interviewing for residency programs, so you're traveling to do that. I did a rotation in forensic pathology, right?
Okay.
Which is actually even weirder than it appears on TV, but it's actually really cool. It's a cool specialty.
Forensic pathology, is that like, I mean, forensic makes my mind go FBI. Like,
Yeah.
is that what
No. It's when people come in dead, right?
Yeah,
Or
and
for whatever reason,
yeah.
they've died in the hospital, they're found dead or whatever, right? Someone has to do an autopsy
Right.
and try to determine what the cause of death was, right?
Okay.
And forensic pathology was, at least here again in Dallas at that time, was filled with a really eclectic group of people that were just fascinating. Like, just as people, they were really interesting. They were also doctors.
Yeah.
It was just fascinating. So I learned all kinds of random things.
So is that the same as being a coroner? Is if you're a forensic
Yeah,
pathologist?
so you can have a coroner that is not a forensic pathologist, but in
Okay.
a big city, often they would be the
often
one, right, doing that death exam and offering like a reason for cause of death.
Yeah, that is interesting because I mean, isn't that how they learned in the Roman times? They were operating on people after the arena situation stuff because they weren't allowed to work on anyone that was dead at the time. So, right. I mean, but that is a whole different view of the body. I'm sure that like gives you stuff that you're not able to learn off the cuff in class on an autopsy sort of situation.
It was stuff like, okay, when do the bugs show up, right? And then what type of bugs show up? And then, when does rigor mortis set in? Does it not, right? And so that was when you learn, right, that those kind of forensic TV shows, right, it's all baloney. When they're like, they died 3.5 hours ago. No, they didn't. you have this much wider range.
Did you watch CSI while you were doing that?
I did not. But they would joke about it in there about, like what you could and could not actually tell. So, that kind of thing was fun.
That's interesting, yeah.